I was muted. Anyways, what a great start. Welcome to Between Drafts. Welcome to Happy Hour. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday evening. I am joined by a couple of wonderful friends and writers tonight. I'm going to go ahead and have them introduce themselves to you. Let's start with Ash, and then we'll go to Saoirse, just so we work from left to right, if that's okay. Or Saoirse. Saoirse, I swear, I have worked to get that right. I am not losing it now. Okay, Ash and then Saoirse.
I didn't even think about an intro because I'm so used to not doing one on Blacklisted. Hi, I'm Ash. I write various things. Oh my gosh, I feel so nervous all of a sudden. Currently working on, I don't even know, 3 different projects at the moment, but my primary focus is on a little novella turned short story that I'm hopefully going to be talking more about in a vlog coming your way soon. But yeah, that's it.
Nice, perfect. Yay. And Saoirse?
Hi, I'm Saoirse, and I'm a fantasy romance writer. I do kind of have like some exciting little updates since I never post on my YouTube channel these days. I am gonna be publishing my debut fantasy romance book, like hopefully, like I'm hoping for November. I think it's getting pushed back a little bit, but like November. And then a couple days ago, I actually finished my first draft of book 2 in the series. So,
oh my God, that's awesome, Saoirse.
Your show's working. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh my gosh, killing it. Killing it. Okay, we have a great lineup in the chat too. I just have to say, we have lots of wonderful friends. I'm trying to go through and highlight everyone, give everyone a moment. We have CK, Ari, Christina, Stu, I saw Ian, I saw Tia, JM Hollis, CK, aka Rin. Okay, Miley. Let's see. Tia said, y'all are so cute. Stop it. Miley said the icons. People are so nice in the chat. It is.
I'm gonna vomit. I wasn't nervous until this moment.
You're doing great, Ash. These are all our friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all good. I feel like this is totally a safe space. Don't stress. And I've got you, Ash. We're gonna get some questions going here in a minute, and we'll get you and Saoirse talking, and it'll just roll on from there. I think we'll get it going. Mateo's here. Oh my goodness. Margot said book 2. Everyone's giving congrats to Saoirse. Yes.
Have you started book 3?
Thank you. What about book 3?
Yeah.
Started book 3. Is there a book 3?
No, there is a book 3.
You're like, girl, give me a minute.
Welcome. I feel like you just go.
I'm gonna outline it soon-ish. Like this, I want to start on the outline by the end of the year, but we'll see what happens.
Do you feel like you need to start it soon just to keep it like while everything's fresh in your mind, kind of thing? Yeah, I feel that.
And like, I need to know what happens in book 3 before I like finalize what happens in book 2. So it's like part of my drafting or like revision process, I feel.
Gotcha. Tia said the end of the year. Hi, JK Lambo. Oh, and JK, just to give you a heads up, tonight there's no sprinting. This is all just fun chatty time. So feel free to just kick back, relax, pour yourself a cup of tea or a nice cup of cocoa or something, and we're all just gonna hang and ask some silly questions, and it'll be good. Well, we'll have silly questions, and then we'll also have more serious like writing questions. So we'll have a bit of both. Well, they're not too serious. Don't worry. Nobody get nervous. Oh, CK said, JK, your author pick you sent me for the Writers Coven stream is so cute. We were just talking about Writers Coven before this started. We were all saying how excited we are. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. Hi, Christina. Talking is the best part of the sprint streams, to be honest. You know what? Fair. Totally fair. That's fine, CK. I feel like that's actually perfect to just have friends yapping in the background while you do a thumbnail. Totally fair.
Let's get on that as well.
I just did my second one, and I was sitting here and I was like, why does this feel like such a crunch at the 11th hour? Like, I procrastinated big time. I should have done it way earlier. I just totally dropped the ball. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some questions, shall we? So the first batch of cards, they're just general questions. So these do not have anything to do with writing, but they're nothing too serious, okay? So don't worry, don't get nervous or anything. All right. Now what I'm going to do is normally I just do one round of general questions, but I feel like because we know each other and it's a more intimate stream, we can do a few rounds. So Ash, if you would like to pick a card first, then I'll let Saoirse pick and we'll just kind of go back and forth for a bit.
Okay, I'm going to go with the middle.
Okay. What reality show do you think you'd be the best fit for?
Oh, no.
I have not had this come up yet.
So an answer popped up into my head immediately, but it's not true.
That's okay. If it's a little delulu, we're going to let you live that life, Ash. You go for it.
Okay, so the reality show, I don't know if anyone has seen this, but the thing that popped into my head was Too Hot to Handle.
Ash, you should totally do Too Hot to Handle.
Look.
I love that.
A little bit of Delulu happened to get on that show, but that was the first one that popped into my head. I'd be on Too Hot to Handle. Tia knew. Okay.
Yep, Tia saw that coming. I never watched. I do have to admit, I never watched past the first season. I did watch the first season, but
that's all I watched.
Same.
Yeah, but it is a vibe. Oh, Mateo said, I'm sure you guys would be great at writing with the stars if it existed. Someone recommended this on my stream the other day, and I was like, I'm doing it. I have it in my little idea doc for the new year, so I'm going to be reaching out to some people. Maybe Brando Sando may get an email, because if you don't ask, you never know. You know,
that is true.
You know, you got to shoot your shot. What's the quote that they say in The Office? That's actually Wayne Gretzky said it, but Michael says it. It's like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Just say it. Just say it. But yeah, we were talking about Dancing with the Stars, and I think Mateo might have been the one that brought up like writing with the stars. So I was like, idea doc right now.
That's actually really cool.
A cool idea, right?
Amazing.
I think it'd be so fun, right? Oh, Margot said, does Jeopardy count?
Jeopardy Margot would counts. Be so good at that.
She would. I would be terrible at Jeopardy.
I would lose.
Oh, I would bomb so hard would never stand a chance. Yeah, Margot said confirmed.
Things that Margot knows, like, I feel like Margot knows everything. Like, I was looking into something the other day, and she's like, I've got some articles for you. I'm like, okay. That's great.
Yeah, Margot is very, very on top of it. It is in reality. Yeah, true. I mean, it's in the realm of reality. That's true. Could happen. Tia said, you're right. I'm going to email Obama again. You never know. I'm just saying, you never know. And the worst people can say is no. I feel like my view on this has totally shifted from the time I started authortube to now. Like, most people that say they won't stream with me, they're very nice about it. So you know what? Like, you got to shoot your shot, I feel like.
I think I'd cry if someone said no, so I don't ask.
Same.
But I like the mentality of, like, the worst they can say is no, and that's really not that bad. Then you just move on to the next person.
Right.
But emotionally, I'd be devastated.
Like, the worst they can say is no, and I will cry about it. So I guess that's okay.
Like, I remember asking, like, Saoirse once to stream with me, and I was like, oh, what if she says no, and then I have to drop off of YouTube?
Drop off of YouTube.
So not say no to you, Ash.
But before.
And look at you guys now. You know, like, exactly. You shot your shot and it paid off. Christina said, imagine they just need like a confessional segment in Jeopardy. Could you imagine them talking about one another and being like, that idiot, he thought that so-and-so wrote, I don't know, Mozart's something. I don't know. I could just see them duking it out. Like, that'd be so
messy.
It would be so messy.
A messy Jeopardy.
Someone needs to make that happen. They should do that with people who like wouldn't qualify for typical Jeopardy. They should put like just everyday people on it, and it would get real cutthroat real fast, I bet. We had a whole argument in my Twitch stream, not like a heated one, but like a big debate about whether Antarctica was an island or not. And it's not. But we had a very heated debate about that over on Twitch. So I'm just saying, I think it could happen. We had.
I never thought about that. Antarctica not being an island or being an island.
I never contemplated it either, but I think it was Margot who actually. Yeah, see, Margot said, I will fight about that still, who felt very strongly that it is an island. But turns out it's not, because the trivia question was like, what's the biggest island in the world? And it was Greenland. But Antarctica is like twice as big as Greenland. And so Margot was like, that's wrong. It needs to be Antarctica. And then we had people Googling and like pasting stuff in the chat. It was so fun. Okay, Ian, I was wondering if Dead Set was a show, but I didn't want to like put you on blast. Okay, Dead Set was a UK series about a reality show during a zombie apocalypse. Oh my God. Ian, that would be totally your show.
Oh my gosh.
The one you would do. I could see that. I could see that. J. Apollo said, I wrote a letter to Obama as a kid. Oh, I mailed it to the White House. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. Oh, Miley said, I got a letter from Obama and my mom made me send him a thank you back. I'm glad she did. That's awesome. Oh, Tia said, stop, you're lying. I'm going to get Obama blacklisted. You should. I'm telling you.
I will be here that day. Oh my gosh.
It was for a school award. Oh, that's really cool, Miley. Christina said, wait, no, I just got an idea. Contemporary romance rivals to lovers Jeopardy. Actually, Christina, you need to put that in an idea dump right now. Like, you need to hold on to that. Wherever you put that, you need to hold on to it. Too hot to Jeopardy. Oh my gosh. Don't bring up the island. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll skip by the island. Well, Miley said my panties are still twisted. Yes, it is a continent, CK. That was the debate, was like, can it be both? Oh my gosh, Margot says it's both. Miley said, I still have it, but it's all folded. Oh, you should frame it. It's not an CK said it's not an island, I don't think. Islands have a max size, and I think it's Greenland. Yep, 100%. Look at that. I'm just saying. And then Christina goes, again, technically everything is a big island.
That was my thought, too.
Yeah, totally valid. A trivia rivals book. Oh, Shelley wrote something like that. Very cool. Okay. Saoirse, I would love to know what reality show you think you'd be the best fit for.
I thought I gotta not answer this question.
No, I'm calling you out. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay. The first one that popped in was like Love is Blind, because that's the only one that I actually watch. And I feel like, I don't know, because my thing with that is that I feel like all the women on that show are very attractive. So I'm like, of course, they're, you know, they like their personalities, and then they see them in person and they're all hot. So I'm like, you need to throw in some like normal looking people into that show.
Saoirse, I think you would slot right in. You would be totally fine. You would slot right in. All right. Thank you.
That's
I have a silly
one,
name for subscribing. I appreciate it. No, that is a good one. Can I go a polar opposite direction from you guys? I have always wanted to do Survivor so badly. Like,
I would not survive.
I would die.
I would barely survive, but everybody says it's such a good like personal growth experience in the end, and I just think it would be so cool to experience that. Tia said, I could never be on a reality show talking to people. No, thank you.
I think in real life, like, they wouldn't pick me to be on the show because I don't think I would talk enough to have enough drama. Like, I think they usually pick, I don't know, bigger personalities, so I don't think I would be very exciting enough. But give me a little time. I could be messy.
Yeah,
I feel like if they put us on Survivor, we would get a lot of screen time because we would be failing so epically at everything, and they'd like have to just show us like just being awful at it.
Can you imagine the challenges and us just being like, we're writers, okay? Like, we are not
somehow make it. Just barely
skirt by every time. Miley said, I knew Evelyn was going to say Survivor. I love Survivor. I literally, all my best friends, their favorite Survivor characters are their contact photos in my phone. Like, I'm obsessed with that show. JM Hollis said, do you play Sims? There's a new expansion pack coming out, and they have a love competition aspect called Love Highland. Oh, I do love Love Island, I will say. And you could also do Survivor and Big Brother and stuff. Oh my God.
I'm so excited for this pack. I was like, another Sims pack is coming out. And then I saw the release video for it and I was like, I'm going to get that.
I'm looking this up.
Excited for this pack. Yeah. I've been like watching different Sim tubers. I don't know if that's what they're called, but Sim people talk about it. And I'm so excited.
I did not know about this, but I am absolutely looking up the trailer. You said the expansion pack trailer, Ash. I'm going to look it up right after the stream because I love Sims in bursts. Like, I'll play all day, 24 hours for like 3 days and then not touch it for 2 years. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I do love it. So I could not do Survivor. I'm not a backstabber. You know, there have been some nice people that have won. There have been nice people that won. I think the most recent, well, not the most recent winner, but like 2 seasons ago, the person who won was like, she won, I think, for treating people like, you know, normal human beings. Like, she was just a very nice person. So I don't know, but it depends on who you're on the island with too. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what makes it interesting. It's never the same. In the Panopticon, Miley said, yeah, I'm not interested in being a figure in the Panopticon. Yet you love watching Big Brother, Miley. The truest Panopticon yet. I love how Margot just called Miley out. That's the messiest reality TV show. I like to see people. You know what? Okay, this is horrible, but I know you guys won't judge me for this, but there is something so satisfying about eating while watching Survivor. Like, is that horrible? When they're out there and they're like, I would just kill for a drop of water, or like a, you know, they get like a thing of pizza in the challenge, right? And Jeff's like, ooh, look at this big juicy pizza. They haven't eaten in like 3 days. They're falling over sideways. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to go get the pizza out the freezer and eat my pizza while I watch these people literally fight to the death for pizza. Like, it's such a, it's so great. That sounds psychotic. LOL, I swear I'm normal. Messiest reality TV show. Oh my gosh. Is Deaf Bad Girls Club? Oh my gosh, yes. Storytell. Oh my God, I love The Traitors. Have you guys seen The Traitors?
No.
If you have not watched that, as people who are into stories, I agree with JM Hollis on this. It's like, did you guys ever play the game Werewolf or Among Us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like Among Us, where there's like a murderer, but they're all in a castle in the Highlands, and the host is like this really fabulous, dramatic character. He's like in character the whole time. It's the guy it's Alan Cummings. Did you guys ever watch Spy Kids as a kid? He played Floop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's the host, but like, it's just so fun. It's so fun, and you guys would love it. As storytellers, I agree, you would love it. Oh, The Circle. That's a good one too.
That sounds so familiar. That's another dating one, right?
It's the social media one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like that one. I don't think I'd be good at it, but I like watching that one.
Yeah. My friend's like obsessed with that one. DW said I could do well on The Traitors. Maybe. We need to just flood all these shows. We need to all pick shows to apply to. And one of us is bound to get on something, you know, like, and then we just recommend people to follow after us. We go, you know, if you're looking for someone next season, like, I got this friend. Just saying, we got to put a game plan together.
Like authortube, like
plan of attack.
I don't know what it would be, but just an authortuber like reality TV show.
Yeah, we should. You know, I thought about doing a Survivor stream. I was trying to figure out how I could do it with like tribes, where we could have different tribes, but I don't know. It'd be kind of hard.
I think if anyone could figure it out, it's you.
Oh,
Great British Oh, CK said Great British Baking Show. That's my mom's favorite.
Is there a way to be on that show, but just as someone who eats?
Yeah, I feel like there should be a tester. A tester, right?
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, a second opinion, because the judges clearly, you know, they need a second opinion, I think. Right, Saoirse? You know?
Yes.
Yeah. Alan Cummings, absolute diva. Exactly, 100%. Listen, Spy Kids is an inspiration for my book, partly. I love Spy Kids. It's still
there's like another movie coming out for it.
Well, they should have stopped. Let's be fair. They should have stopped it too. I mean, you know, they should have stopped after the second one. The third one is like even it's ish, but yeah, they're still going with it. Once Antonio Banderas wasn't in it anymore, and I forget the mom's name, but like the parents were so cool too. Like I just thought they were the coolest people. I wanted to grow up to be them, you know. AuthorTube reality, dude. And you know what, we could have confessionals. If I did it as a live stream, we could have confessionals where I can cut to like just one person. I'm planning on doing that for the murder mystery, by the way. When people do their like when they read their scenes, I'm gonna cut to like just them so they can read and like deliver the lines. But that would be fun to be like, this bitch, she just made a red for me and marked, you know, my whole paper's red or something. I don't know. Like, we'd have to create some drama. I don't know how we would do it, but we should like have a talk show. Yep. I feel like but there are a few people that have podcasts, which I feel like do kind of have the talk show vibes. Different tribes for different genres. It's going in my idea doc right now as we speak.
Be on the lookout for the next Evelyn spreadsheet, guys.
I'm telling you, I am gonna have a slew of stuff. I already have a long list of ideas, I'm not gonna lie. But okay. We are gonna go back and do another question because I'm getting majorly distracted here, but I'm gonna put Survivor tribes by genre. I think this is brilliant. It's got to happen. It has to happen now. I'm obsessed. That'll be a New Year's thing, though. Okay. CK, I just jumped back in randomly over here, but I see CK said, Evelyn, let me host with you. I think we might need to... I kind of want to play. I might have to outsource the hosting. I might have to get like my brother to do it or something. I feel like we need someone that's like not in AuthorTube so that all of us can participate. Unless CK, if you really want to host, I mean, I could outsource. I could make CK host. I mean, or CK and I could host. I'm gonna fiddle faddle with this. I'm gonna let it percolate. I'm excited. A judge. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go to another question. I'm going to let you guys talk in the chat because I feel like I could spend the whole hour just going through all these chats. CK goes, we will DM about this. Yes, we will. It won't happen till the new year because your girl is swamped, but I love that idea. Okay. So let's go to another question. We may only get one round of general questions in and then have to switch to writing. After all, that was my fault. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, Saoirse. Oh, wait. Okay. Saoirse, pick a card, any card.
I'm going to go with the left one.
Okay. Do you believe in aliens? Another great question. Oh. This is going to start a whole debate. Do you believe in aliens? Yes?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if I need to elaborate on that.
I'm waiting. I was curious.
I'm just thinking, like, the universe is, like, ever expanding, right? And if Earth was able to have life on it, then the, chances a different planet in a different galaxy has other light, like, of course.
Yes. Now, follow-up question then, Saoirse, to capitalize on this train of thought. do you believe that they look like the traditional kind of what people draw, right? Like bright green beings. You think they could be just like anything, right? Because alien technically is anything on another planet, right?
My assumption would be that they would somewhat look like us.
That's kind of what I think too. Like they may vary a little bit.
Evolution would like create something like us. That maybe there's some differences, but like, because it has to be someone with like a creature with opposable thumbs to be able to like or something similar to be able to like create the technology and stuff like that. So if there's aliens that are capable of like space travel or anything like that where we would ever meet them, they'd have to be somewhat, I feel, like us. That's my opinion.
No, I feel like that totally makes sense.
Any science at all, but
it makes practical sense though, doesn't it? I agree with you. Like if the universe is as big as they say it is, it just tracks. But Ash, where do you stand on this? Because you've been awfully quiet. I'm curious. I feel like Ash may be on the opposite end of the spectrum here. I'm a little worried.
No, I do believe. I was just thinking, I don't know if I believe that they're similar to us. Not necessarily that I think, oh, they're definitely not similar to us, but I'm just thinking about like what you were saying, Saoirse. I don't know. I don't know what I imagine them to be, but I feel like it has to be really hard. I just find it hard to believe that there would be nothing else out there. Like Earth is the only, like there's other galaxies. Like you can't tell me that like there's nothing else out there. It's possible that there's nothing out there, but I choose to believe that there is, but I just have no idea what they could look like, especially if maybe they've evolved to not need thumbs for some reason. So they could look different than us. Maybe they're able to use like they have elbows that do things, or like they use their tails if they have tails, or some weird other biological traits that allow them to do things on their planet. Maybe their technology would even look completely different to us because they're completely different beings with different needs, potentially based on how their planet is structured. But I have no idea. I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head right now. I haven't really thought about it, but I definitely do believe that in aliens.
Maybe when we do like writer survivor whatever, we'll have to make that some sort of challenge where you have to write like a short story about what you believe aliens would look like if they came to Earth or something. It'd be kind of cool to see everyone's different, because I kind of see both your sides in this. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, the debate is hot in the chat. But most people are pro alien, just like you both are pro like aliens probably exist. It's more just what would they look like.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing. Like for all we know, someone has already drawn what an alien looks like and we've seen it on TV, or like they've drawn it really close, or not. No.
Yeah. Well, follow up to the follow up. Do you all believe that aliens have already come to Earth and the government is like didn't tell us about it? I 100% do believe that. Just saying.
I think yes, but do I believe that our government is smart enough to know what they like to know about it?
Oh, that's an interesting take. Because see, I'm thinking about like Area 51. You know what I mean? How everyone's like, they're doing research at Area 51. And I absolutely believe that there is stuff at Area 51. Now, I'm kind of with Saoirse, where I'm like, I don't know if they've actually been able to deduce anything from it, but I do believe there's stuff there. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Oh, you're good, CK. I don't think anyone took it as you being like harsh towards people who don't believe in aliens. You're so sweet, but yeah, you're totally fine. Tia said, hell yeah, I do believe that.
Because I feel like there has to be stuff that the government hasn't told us. Like they're not going to tell us 100% of all the information that they have. At least I would imagine that there are things that they would choose to keep from the public as a whole. Mm-hmm. So why couldn't this be one of those things?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be something where, like, I don't think like the majority of the government would know about it. It's like a small, like, sector of the government that knows what's up and actually knows what's happening, but everybody else just like is like, oh yeah, those weirdos, like whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that too, because there are some people that are pretty out there in the world, and if they were alien, it would make it a lot easier to believe that they behave the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
It would cause hysteria if we all knew. I do want to highlight, CK said there was a release of UFO info recently, and there was. I believe someone filed a Freedom of Information Act and kind of forced the government's hand, but I think a lot of it is redacted.
Also, I feel like they release some of that stuff when they don't want us paying attention to what they're doing. It's a hot take.
No, I agree. Yeah, actually, a year ago. Yep, pretty sure. MK Ultra was mind control experiment. Yes. Dude, sounds like we could have a whole happy hour at some point about aliens. So,
my gosh.
People are fired up about it. Anyways, okay, let's go to Saoirse spitting facts, this topic. Okay, let's go to the writing cards. How about that? Just let's get to a safer space. CK said, can I be on CK, if I do alien happy hour, you got it. Like, you will 100% do it, not Thursday through Sunday. I want to be on it. Okay, you got it. I'll have to add that. I'll have to pull my idea doc back up and do an alien hour at some point. We need to do alien trivia. That'd be interesting. If there's a way, I don't know how you would do it, because there's probably not yes and right answers, but yes, you carbons should move on to the writing cards. Is Ian an alien? That'd be an interesting topic. No, I'm just playing, Ian. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go to the writing cards here. Okay, Ash, you get to pick first.
I'll choose right.
Okay. Are you planning to publish? If so, are you doing trad or self?
That should be such an easy answer. Yes, I am planning to publish, and I think I'll be, doing it not trad, so definitely self-publishing. I hesitated because I was thinking, well, I want to do a bit of self-publishing to start and then switch over to trad, as if that's so easy to do. But the longer I'm working with my projects and I come up with new ideas, I'm kind of on the purely self-publishing bandwagon, and I don't see myself ever trying trad. Obviously, future can change, but right now, I no longer have that hybrid desire anymore. And I think I just want to do indie publishing for the foreseeable future.
Nice. I mean, I definitely feel like indie's never been more accessible, than it is now. So I think it does give a lot of writers like food for thought, where they are forced to kind of contemplate it a bit more, or not forced, but like, I don't know. It's worth contemplating probably more now than ever. But Saoirse, do you want to take it away on this one?
Yes. So definitely planning on publishing, and I will be self-publishing very soon.
Plug it again, girl. Plug it again. When is it coming out? Plug it again, because
I don't have a release date yet, because I'm still waiting for a cover, and so I feel like I can't put it out there until the cover's done. But I'm hoping for this November, so it should be soon. And yeah, I would kind of agree with Ash. Like, I just don't really have any desire to try to go trad. I think the only way I would ever end up trad publishing is if like they approached me and gave me like a really good deal. Yeah, but other than that, like I would rather just do all the stuff myself and like have full control than go through the querying trenches just personally.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. And I feel like a lot of what I hear, or not a lot, but one thing I've heard about trad too that kind of sucks is like, if you don't get picked up, you query and you don't get picked up, it's not that your book isn't good. Like, that's what would frustrate me, is like, it's not necessarily if your book is good, you will guarantee, you will absolutely get picked up. It's really like, what are they looking for at that time? And yeah, it just sounds very tricky. But
I also have a lot of genres that I want to write in, and obviously trad published authors can write in a variety of genres. But I feel like sometimes that's also a bit over time, not just in 1 year they come out with very different books. Obviously, again, that's not every single person, but I know that I want to write in a few different genres that I have ideas for right now. And I think doing it self-publishing instead of trying to convince my agent or someone to let me release these 2 books that are very different, I don't want to deal with that. Although, again, I'm sure many people do deal with that and it's totally fine, but I don't want to have to go through that.
Yeah. I've heard some stories too of like even bigger authors that are really well established. They'll like get partnered with an editor who wants them to like change their ending to their book or something, and they have to really fight to like keep their vision. And yeah, I feel like that would be kind of hard to navigate. So there's definitely a lot of, we could have a whole talk about this too. I feel like the 3 of us could just,
Yeah, I saw someone on authortube. Well, I don't know. They were making a video about their experience, but I wouldn't say they're really on authortube, but they had to change from YA to adult and then change certain scenes in their book. And then they actually got an offer after they did that, but their original story was meant to be YA, but their agent was like, I don't think this is going to go over with publishers. So they switched it to be an adult book instead.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's where it's kind of like, I feel like some places would do right by you and some places maybe wouldn't, you know, especially as a newer author. It's just so tricky.
Yeah, it just like depends on who you end up working with. And then it's also like, what if you're working really well with like an editor, but then they leave or quit or something, and then you get stuck with someone else, or like, I don't know, there's just so many factors. So it's like with self-publishing, it's just everything's up to you. So it's just, you know, you get to control the factors, and then you
get to control your vision for sure.
And I think trad is great, and I think there are a lot of people that still really want to do it, and they know the downsides of it because they see upsides that outweigh those downsides, whereas like maybe people that want to go indie, they see again upsides and downsides, but then the same, we see the upsides as being better than the downsides of why we be going indie. And so I think both are fine options, but I don't mind putting in extra work to put myself out there for my book. And I know other people don't, and that's fine. So I think it's just picking the one that fits with how much you want to do up front. Like JM asked you, Saoirse, about if you're doing an LLC. That's probably something you don't have to think about as much if you are going trad, I think.
Yeah, I don't think if you're going trad, I don't think you would need an LLC. I mean, in my very limited knowledge of this, but I did create an LLC just because since I'm using a pen name, I just felt like legally that would be better. So I don't I'm not trying to do business as, you can also do that. You can have a DBA where you're doing business as your pen name, but I just figured I'll just do an LLC instead, because then that like gives you protection if like you get sued basically, which I don't think will happen. But anyways, like I also was thinking too, if I ever write under a different pen name, then I don't have to create a whole new like business. Like it can just be this umbrella thing. So I did do an LLC, yes.
Yeah, that's really smart. Jam also said, I don't think I could ever do trad's timeline if I'm working full-time as anything other than a writer. Yeah, that's a little tricky. Also, Sarita popped in during that last question. Okay, do you guys want to do another writing one? Sure. Or do you want to do the goofy ones again? It's up to you. I'll let you guys decide. I feel like let's do another. What do you think? Two and two?
2 writing ones and 2 of the general ones, maybe?
Okay, that works. Let's do 2 more writing and then, we'll do. Okay, so Ash, do you want to pick again? Or wait, who just picked?
I think I just picked.
Okay, so Saoirse, do you want to go ahead and pick? Wait, Saoirse, did you not pick a writing one?
No, because we only did one.
Okay, well then, okay, sorry. Saoirse, yes, please pick. I'm so sorry. Go for it.
But let's do the middle.
Okay. Do you T. Do you base your characters on real people?
So some of my characters are like inspired by real musicians, but like they're not supposed to be them by any means. I just kind of took like little like what they might sound like singing wise or things like that. But yeah, and then like I would never write like a character like fully based off of like someone I know or something like that. That would be really awkward. So because
Oh no.
writing spicy books over here that can't be doing that.
They never have to know, you put them under another name, they never have to know. Also, CK has to dip out, so bye, CK. Hope you have a nice dinner. Where do you stand on this, Ash?
I feel like I should lie, but I won't. So so it's not for a book that I've started writing, but for a book that I've planned on. It's a book about friends that go on a cruise and things happen, and they're based on real people. But I haven't started writing it or even like outlining it, so I feel like things will change from the real people that they're based on just to add more drama and things like that. But in the ideation phase, at least, I'll say they are based on real people. But probably as I draft and like think more about the story arcs for these characters, then that's when it would start they'd be like their own characters. But right now, I have characters based on real people for this particular project that I'm thinking of.
I need to amend my answer because I do have a character who I've not at all started writing that is loosely based on Ash. So
Ooh,
I forgot about that.
Interesting. Love this.
Is this character going to be featured in book 3 with a certain
not book 3, but she's going to have her own trilogy later on.
That's right.
Yeah, however many.
I'm so excited.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. See, and Ash, you were afraid to ask Saoirse to stream with you way back when, and now she's gonna have you as a featured character. I mean, see all the good things that come from that, like from putting yourself out there.
Saoirse is one of the characters that this one character is based off of. So.
Ooh, Tia! We are getting the scoop here in Happy Hour. I'm telling you, it's all coming out. I love it. I love it so much. All right. Let's Ash, do you want to pick a card and we'll do another one? We'll do 2 more here and then we'll go to the general ones real quick.
I like the writing ones.
Okay.
I'll go with fluff this time.
Okay. What is your greatest strength as a writer?
I changed my mind. I don't like these writings. Oh my gosh, that's a really hard question. A strength that I have as a writer is knowing my weaknesses.
No, Ash. Come on. I'm going to make you say something nice about yourself because I can tell you're like, I don't want to hype myself up. I want you to do it.
Up.
You have to.
There's like nothing. Oh, this is gonna sound so bad. There's like nothing good. I don't know.
That's not true.
I doubt it.
My greatest strength as a writer would be my witty writer's voice.
Ash. I was waiting to see if you were going to say something else first before giving you an out and being like, well, Miley says.
Actually, an idea just came into my head. So I think, I don't know how to phrase it, but I think I'm really good at coming up with ideas from like the most random of places. Like someone could say one word to me and then the next thing I know, I have like an entire like plot thought of. So I'll say maybe my writing at the moment isn't where I want it to be, but coming up with ideas, I think could be a strength that I have.
I think that's 100%.
You have been coming up with a lot. Yeah.
And just all of a sudden, like I've just, I don't know, just had a lot of ideas recently. And thank you, Ian. Frankenstein.
I gotta leave this one up for a minute because it was just so nice. We're gonna highlight that one extra long for a second. Hype you up, Ash.
Oh gosh.
I love it.
Saoirse, what do you think your greatest trick as a writer is?
Well, I'm a really fast drafter. So that's been really helpful. I think a little like less, I don't know, something more specific. I think my strengths lie more in the developmental side of things. Like I feel like I have really, like, at least in my opinion, I have really strong characters. And I feel like, I don't know, at least with A Taste of Bliss, I feel like I was able to really like put together an interesting plot, and I don't know, but like the things that I feel like less confident in are more in the like line editing, like prose side of things. So still kind of like working on those, but yeah, I want to say like dev edits.
There you go. That's awesome. That's a great answer. I also do feel like being a fast drafter in general is a strength. Like as someone who overthinks and writes really slowly because I overthink, it can be really debilitating. And so I genuinely think that's a skill to like be able to get out of your own head and just enjoy the writing process and finish a project to then be able to like grow and or like build upon it, you know? Because I think that's the hardest part is the first, like finishing the first draft personally, like getting to that point, like in my opinion. And I'm not even there yet, but just as someone on the outside looking in, it just seems, I look at people who finish their first drafts and I'm like, Jesus, when is that going to happen for me? Like, it just feels so far away.
I feel like, like once you finish that first draft, like things do get easier. I feel like even if it's incrementally, it still gets easier.
Like, I can't believe how much you've been writing. Like, you've finished your second draft or your second book, first draft, and you've been writing other things as well. And so I'm just like, okay, what is my excuse? But no, I think it's really cool to have that experience of, it also wasn't your first book, just the first book that you want to publish. So you have a lot of writing experience. And I think sometimes and I'm sure other people forget that and don't see that. They just see it as, oh, you've written one book and now you're already finished with the second book. But there's so much like experience behind the first book.
I have a lot of projects I've like never talked about on YouTube and stuff, and I think it's easy to like not like think about that when people are like, oh yeah, I finished this thing, you know?
Yeah. You've built up that skill, and so I just have to remind myself I'm also working on the skill, and eventually I will get there too.
Yes.
But it's really cool to see. It's really motivating too.
I do have to highlight, Tia said, well, first of all, Sarita said fast drafting is a skill, all caps. And then Tia said, A Taste of Bliss, say it again. I love it. I love how everyone's like giving each other love in the chat too. It's awesome. Okay. Let's do Saoirse if you want to pick. Because Ash, you just picked that one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry to like double check that with you guys. You would think it's easy to keep track, but I swear I just get so flummoxed. Anyways, Saoirse, would you like to pick one?
I'll go with the right one.
Okay. Ooh, what inspired you to write your current whip? If you can share. Saoirse made a face like, oh, I don't know.
Well, because I'm kind of like somewhat between, I'm literally between drafts right now, guys.
True. Literally. Oh my God, that's great, actually. I did not realize that till this moment.
Oh, so with because I'm kind of working on like a side project right now. That is, very, I don't know if I want to talk about it. I'll just say it. It's okay.
You don't have to, Saoirse. Are you sure?
No,
you don't
I'm
have
going
to.
for it.
Okay,
I'm going for it. It is a dark romance. And it's mostly just been spicy scenes so far. So I think I was just like, I was reading like a book that I think Ash had recommended, and then I was like, oh, I got some ideas. Let me let me just kinda
I love that
start
Ash is
writing
over
them.
here making faces. Seriously, I don't know if you can, but she's like, I don't know what you're talking
I can see it.
about. She's
I'm
pleading the
innocent.
fifth.
I mean, it wasn't Ash. It was Ashley, who we don't know.
Oh my
I'm
god.
here right now.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Oh, bye, Miley. Have fun at choir.
bye.
That's I just love you two. You guys are so funny. I just loved that so much. I also love that Saoirse was just like, I'm going for it. I'm sharing, you know?
I'm trying to like not, because I feel like, romance in general is so stigmatized, and I'm just like, I'm trying to like not let that stop me from like talking about my writing and stuff. So
Well, and you shouldn't, because isn't it like one of the
Yeah.
most consumed genres? So it's not like there aren't people out there that love it. You know what I mean? I don't know why we
Exactly.
are also like closeted about liking it, you know? And it's just like people read it. People are clearly reading it. So I'm proud of you, Saoirse. That was good on you.
I'm glad you went first. It's inspired me.
Oh, are we about to get more tea? Is Ash about to be like, I have a secret project?
So I do have a project that I've been working on, and it's funny because I was inspired by Saoirse, who was inspired by a book I recommended, and then / inspired by something that Tia said. And so I'm also working on a dark romantasy.
Ooh.
That's what I'll say. It is a dark romantasy series about things that happen to people in books.
About things that happen. I love that. Ash is like, about things that happen. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited about that, Ash, because I'm like a romantasy girl. I've talked to Saoirse about this. Like, I just love romantasy. That's my I won't say it's not the only thing I read or anything, but it's definitely my favorite, probably.
But how do you feel about dark romantasy?
People might not believe I've read some pretty dark, like, I'm very bubbly, but I have read some pretty dark stuff that I would never admit to having read on but like, I've read some dark stuff. So
we're gonna need to chat after the stream, is
yes.
what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
off stream. I don't know if I would even, and I consider you guys like some of the people I'm closer with on YouTube at this point, and I don't know if I'd even tell you guys. I don't know. We'll see.
Right. Okay, I
Safe
will go.
space.
We'll
go first, and then
I'll tell you the craziest thing I've read after, and then maybe that'll make you feel better.
Okay.
I've read some things.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens after the stream. There needs to be like a happy hour after party for like the dark. Well, but someone who is doing this, Ash, aren't you doing this with Tia and someone? Aren't you guys doing? And Saoirse, aren't you doing?
Yeah, so
like
Saoirse,
an NSFW?
Saoirse, Tia, and I
plug it, girl. Throw it out there.
So Saoirse.
Yeah.
So I'll let Saoirse talk about that.
We still don't have like a date planned, but we're still trying to make it happen. So if you're one of the people that like signed up for, we like put out a form, and we'll maybe put it out again for new people, but yeah, we will eventually. I think we were waiting for someone else to have some time in their schedule to join us. So
Gotcha. Because I definitely want to like lurk in that one. I don't have the guts yet to be like to own it and be in the chat, but I definitely want to come lurk.
And it'll be, the other thing to mention is it will be a private stream so that people can feel more comfortable, like their comments can't be read by just random people and stuff. So
yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. I don't know if it was on a stream or not that I heard you mention that, but I think that's brilliant, honestly. Tia said, yeah, so I could say bad words.
yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's, man, we are really at the, can we do one rapid fire of the normal questions again, since we did 2 more writing? Is that okay?
Yeah.
We'll rapid fire here. Because I think we did 4 of the writing, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Okay. All right. Who picked last time? Saoirse?
I think I did.
Yeah,
yes.
I think Saoirse did. So Ash, you want to pick?
Go back to the middle.
Okay. What's your go-to? Rock, paper, or scissors?
Rock.
Same.
Oh, I don't have a go-to.
I just want to go as fat. I'm like, what? I don't know.
That's what I do too. I do rock.
Yeah.
Sometimes paper.
It was either rock or scissors, but I don't usually start with paper.
Mm-mm.
I feel like I just panic at the last second and decide on one. I don't have a strategy.
Oh, Saoirse, we got to get you, in shape here, okay? You got to have a go-to. Come on. Like,
I don't remember the last time I've ever had to play this.
Okay, we're playing now. Get ready. There's three of us. We're doing it. Let's do a quick one. Rapid fire. Saoirse, I'm going to do Saoirse first and then Ash, okay? All right, ready, Saoirse? Okay. In view of the camera, you got to give me one, okay? And we'll go on shoot. That's important, okay? It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and you show it. All right, ready? Rock, paper. Now, Saoirse. Okay. Okay, we're going to go 3 times. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You can't just copy me. Okay, Ash, I'm starting with you. I'm starting with you, Ash. We'll go to Saoirse after. Saoirse's got to watch first, I think. Ready, Ash? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Ash beat me. Okay, so now Ash against Saoirse. We'll see who the ultimate winner is. Okay, ready, set, go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, I think Ash wins. We gotta practice that. We gotta practice that, team. We gotta up our skills. But that's okay. That goes for all of us, Saoirse. That's not just you. Well, I shouldn't speak for Ash. Ash, I think is good, but myself and Saoirse have some work to do. But it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. All right, let's pick Saoirse. You want to rapid fire pick the last question of the evening? Last question of the happy hour. Left. Okay. Which Mario Kart character are you?
Ooh,
Such
Yoshi.
a good one. Yoshi. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ash is really debating. Is this like a... This is
just like characters floating through my head. Is Waluigi a Mario Kart character?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if he was in Mario. Okay, yeah, Waluigi.
Nice. I do Princess Peach. I've just always picked her since I was little, so I like Princess Peach.
I just love Waluigi. I don't know.
He's so fun. He's just he gives villain energy through and through. I love how Christina was like, rapid fire, OMG, it's been an hour already. I know these really fly. They really fly. People were dying at the paper scissors. There was like a slight delay when we were doing it too, because I think like when you move, I think sometimes webcams take a second to like catch up.
Okay, because like I was doing it at the same time as you, but then you were like feeling like I was off or something, and I was really confused.
I think it's webcams take a minute when there's a lot of movement. It like kind of takes a minute. But yeah. Next up, Mateo said next up, virtual arm wrestling. I'm gonna put in my idea doc that we need to do virtual rock, paper, scissors. And you know what we can do? Like loser has to like share a sentence from their work or something. Like we'll have to raise the stakes. I don't know. But we gotta practice. We gotta practice. Oh, people were giving their answers. So Luigi, Toad is a good one.
Oh, Toad. Yeah.
The Mario Kart question is the best. Bowser's good too. Tia said Bowser because he's fast. I don't know about that. I don't know if Bowser's extra fast, but maybe when Tia plays Bowser, he's extra fast.
I was going by who's really cute.
Yeah, same.
I just like Waluigi. I don't know.
Ian's a Yoshi player. Tia said, and I want to win. Sarita said the turtle, who I guess that would be Bowser's a turtle technically, right?
I think she's probably thinking about Yoshi.
Yeah. Okay. Baby Luigi. Have a Switch and play with friends. Yeah. The Switch version has like all these other characters, I think. Ian said I'd lose. I'm a very weak man. Oh my gosh. Bowser. Has higher speed, lower acceleration. Interesting.
I don't know about any of the. I just like go through. I click a character, and then I'm just like off in La La Land. I'm like, oh, I love all the like scenery and the sights. I'm not trying to win.
I'm good at this game, but I will play it. You know.
Yeah.
I definitely try to win, but I just pick Peach each time because I've played as Peach since I was little, so I don't. Going by who is really cute, you pick Waluigi. I kind of picked up on that too, but
have you not seen Waluigi? Like,
listen, Ash is writing a dark romantasy. Like, Waluigi's right up her alley. Like,
Ash. Oh my god! I just
I'm
looked
gonna
it up
have
because
to,
I didn't know
like-
who it was.
I'm gonna have to put some photos of Waluigi in the Discord.
oh my gosh.
I thought we were talking like cute as in like adorable.
I don't think
And
also,
that's what Ash meant.
Even if we're using cute as in like hot, still Ash, no.
Look,
I'm telling you, he's got that villain thing. I think that's what Ash is picking up on, right, Ash?
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Christina said Waluigi is your hear me out. You know, the hear me out cakes? Oh, that's another stream idea. We're doing a virtual hear me out. We're doing it. I just think that'd be so fun to do a hear me out cake. People can like send me ahead of time what their hear me outs are and I'll like have them ready, but people could explain their reasoning. We're doing it. We're doing
I
it.
love it.
For anyone interested in why I think Waluigi is cute, I'm posting it in the Not Safe for Work channel in Storyteller Society. So run there. Don't watch.
Wait, what channel? What channel?
The Not Safe for Work.
I'm looking like yesterday.
Okay, you can't.
I can't look while we're on stream. I need to wait.
You can't look at this man and be like, oh, okay, I see.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
I'm sorry,
Ash.
but the nose. I'm sorry.
well, who cried? Who's crying at this? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Ian gets it. It's fine.
I love how we all immediately flock to this and are like reacting and stuff. I'm giving him a heart. We'll go with it. I could see where you're coming from. People are like, look, Serena goes, all right, Ash, BRB. Margot said the wheeze that just came out of me. Christina said, I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Tia said, I have no bad hear me outs. That's what everyone thinks. That's what everyone thinks, you know? Because we were talking about doing, on one of my streams too, we were talking about doing a PowerPoint party. You know how everyone could do their own like PowerPoints, which I think that would be fun too. But I'm definitely like, oh, that would be so fun to do a hear me out cake, like a virtual one. And everyone could explain their choices. Because I definitely feel like I have some hear me outs, man. Like,
I didn't think I did, but
That note's
then
gonna take
I
some-
wasn't participating in this conversation, but I saw it. And then someone who I thought was an attractive actor, people were like saying that he's so unattractive, he's so ugly. And I'm just like, I'm going to keep myself quiet.
Who is it?
I don't even want to say.
after the stream, at the after party, after happy hour. I want to know if you don't want to say now, but I do want to know.
I just couldn't believe it.
Mateo says I have a few hear me outs. I think a lot of people have hear me outs, you know, like so
I do for sure, yeah.
mhm.
Everybody does.
Serena. I just put that comment up on screen, 10 toes down. I went boop, here it goes, because I wasn't paying attention and I was just kind of going through. I was in a rhythm. It's okay. We're gonna. Tia said, I don't. They're all perfect. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. Christina says, saw this TikTok where a woman was like, it's not a hear me out if they're human. You know what?
Wow.
That's a hot take. I mean, that's a take. Everyone's opinions are valid, I guess, you know? Oh, hi, Natalie. Natalie said, I can't stay, but wanted to pop in and say hi, wonderful people. Thank you for popping in, Natalie. Much appreciated. Happy to see ya. We were actually just talking about hear me outs, but Natalie can't say. I just feel like Natalie would have someone for that, but I'm not gonna hold her to it because I know she's got to go. But if we do a hear me out stream, just saying, I'm definitely gonna be asking people if they have a hear me out. I could just put out like a Google form and have people set it in and then just like put them all at once. And then it'd be cool to guess if you could guess who matched. That'd be cool. Yes. I could like put the names at the top and then be like, guess who went. Okay, swear to God, Natalie, no joke. Swear to God, I almost said this a few seconds ago. The Robin Hood Disney Fox. Okay, I don't know if Natalie has read Mistborn, but I'm about to get, my cheeks are getting so red right now because I'm about to admit something so embarrassing. But okay, in Mistborn, Kelsier, I always picture him as like the Robin Hood from Disney in his fox form, like because he just comes off as like very pulled together, like this foxy character. And just say, okay, I kind of wish I hadn't said that. But anyways, this character, 10,000%. I could do a whole one on just Disney characters for Hear Me Out, honestly, probably. Like, okay, anyways, we're gonna pretend I didn't just say that. But yes, the Robin Hood animated one.
No, okay. That was my favorite Disney movie growing up. Like, there was a reason for it.
And he was so sweet to Maid Marian and everything. Like, he was so courteous, but still like slick and cool. And he could shoot his bow and arrow. And I don't know. He was so great. And he was very like confident in himself, you know, like when they dressed up as the women, they didn't care. They were like, let's do it. You know, they're very confident in their masculinity. I made that comment, Dave, just for you. Much appreciated. But yeah, we have to do a Hear Me Out stream. It's happening. That may have to happen before the new year because now I'm really curious. And I feel like I need to hear some other people so that I don't feel so bad about being like, yes, Robin Hood.
Yeah, I've got a weird one, so...
Ash, do you want to share? You don't have to.
The other one, after you said, okay.
Our spice
Does anyone know Howl's Moving Castle?
Yeah, I just watched it for the first time this year.
Okay, so Howl, but when he's like not fully human.
When he's like the black bird?
Yeah.
That's totally fair. I don't feel like that's weird.
Okay.
I don't think that's weird. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that's weird.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I think I need to like watch that movie with that in mind and see. I like can't fully picture it.
It's giving dark romance. It's giving.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had never seen it before this year. I only watched it because during one of Miley's story times, I shared the first chapter of my current whip and someone said it gave them like Howl's Moving Castle vibes. And so I was like, oh, now I need to go watch this. And I feel like it was a very good, you know, comparison somewhat, you know. It's not like spot on or anything, but I do feel like there are some parallels. Christina said, question is Mario Kart character. We talking about Hear Me Outs? I love this so much. Yeah, it has totally gone like to a whole different. Margot said, to be honest, I get it. Oh, Stu said, thought Ash was going to say turnip head.
I mean, he's like cute, but like, no. No. He's just a friend.
Oh, Margot was like, I was like, Calcifer?
Just a flame.
No.
The princess from Neverending Story when I was a kid. Bastion, please.
Ew,
I never saw Neverending Story. That was a huge like movie, but I never like it was a huge book and then became a movie, but
I've seen it, but not in like a very long time, so I don't really remember.
No. Oh my God. All right. Well, I have kept you guys over our happy hour at this point. We have gone over and I definitely have some tea that I want to get from you guys after the stream. So I want to hear some of these Hear Me Outs. I'm very curious. So I think I'm going to have to force us to end early, even though we could sit here and yap for a long time. I'm going to pry us away, but I do want to extend a big thank you to both my guests for joining me this evening. if you would like, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and have you do an outro each. So just say where people can find you and what you're working on and that sort of thing. Saoirse, plug your book coming out again for like the third time. I'm making you because I want you to put it out there. So put it out there one last time for the people, and then we will wrap up. So let's switch it up. Why don't we have Saoirse go first, and then we'll go to Ash. We'll just switch the order.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, again, I'm Saoirse, and I do have a YouTube channel. I sometimes stream, and I do want to get back into doing that more. So keep your eyes out for that. And you can also follow me on Instagram. Is probably where I haven't been posting much, but I will probably be posting there when I have more news to share of when my book is coming out, but it should be this November. Yeah.
So exciting. Ash, where can the people find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram, though I haven't posted on either places in a bit, but I'm planning on doing some streams coming up, starting with the fun Halloween stream in a couple days or next weekend. So yeah, definitely come join the channel for that.
Nice. Very cool. Okay. Well, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to hit you all with my traditional sign off. Ladies, if you don't mind hanging out after I wrap up, we'll have a little gab just for a hot second. I won't keep you too long, but to everyone else, be brave, be a light. Remember that you're so loved, and we will see you around AuthorTube. Bye, everyone.